Yeah, we'll get there.
Episode 0.1, or just episode 0.
The Origins episode of season 2.
Origin. Alright,
Anything of an intro. We haven't done this in
an
a minute.
intro. What's an intro?
Hey, Cal, do you know how we used to do our podcast, upload them to SoundCloud?
I remember.
Forget that. We're
Oh,
done with SoundCloud, alright? They're
okay.
done. You want to know why?
Okay. Why?
Because we found something better.
How so?
Anchor. Anchor is our new way. They're free. They do everything for us. All the heavy lifting is done right on their website.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
So with SoundCloud, you got to pay to upload more than like 3 episodes. Anchor,
That's
as
whack.
many as you want, whenever you want, it's there, and they'll do it.
Tell me more.
You like making money?
Oh, yeah.
You like podcasts?
Oh, yeah.
You like people listening to your opinion?
Sometimes.
Well, Anchor's got you covered. All
Okay.
right? Minimum listenership. Doesn't matter how many people listen to your podcast, you make money.
Okay.
You like sponsor deals like this one?
Definitely.
They hook you up with them. No problem. You just hit one button that you want sponsorships, and they'll find them.
I'm
And you want
definitely
to know how
interested.
easy it is to make a podcast?
How?
You go onto their website, you can record it there, you can edit it there, you can add music there, and it's done. You hit save, submit, publish, done. They do all the heavy lifting.
Wow.
Wherever you want your podcast. You like Spotify? Because I like
I
Spotify.
like Spotify.
It goes there. Apple Podcasts, it's there. Google Podcasts, guess what? It's there. Some random obscure website that has podcasts that you've never heard of, it's probably there.
So, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's,
And I
wow.
mean everywhere.
It's everywhere. That's crazy, dude.
Isn't it? It's amazing. It's easy to use, very user friendly. Did I mention it's free? I think I did. I mentioned it's free.
You might have, but it's good to know.
Couple 1-2 times that it's free. Everything in one place. You can make money, get sponsorship deals. And it's as easy as downloading the free Anchor app or going to anchor.fm to get started. It's literally that's it. That's all you have to do. So what are you waiting for? Get out there, start recording your podcast, and let the world hear what you have to say. The two wacky dudes. That's all that's left.
Two wacky dudes.
Oh, God. Hold on, I need some water.
Hey, welcome to the Husetarts radio show. We got a
Record.
good one. Oh, man.
Oh, God. All right. Fuck it up. Is that how they sound? Like
Yeah.
legit? That's it.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
awful. Do people? Apparently people have to listen to that if they're still on air.
Yeah, I mean, all
Oh
the
my God. What a
southern boys
mess.
like it. Intro. It's the intro, yeah.
Nice. All right. Welcome back. Season 2. Prelude to season 2 of Husetarts Radio. Little predictions episode, huh?
Predictions and discussion, I guess. Yeah.
So we got Xbox coming up this week with a
Good old Xbox.
little little video time with Xbox, showing off some new stuff.
Little video.
Little video time with Xbox, chillax with them, sit back on the couch, and watch.
Just hanging with good old Boxy Box.
You know how it goes. So we're gonna kind of get into what we think's gonna happen, what what they're gonna show off, what we're gonna see, what stuff we already know that they're gonna show again.
Some Halo predictions.
Definitely the big one.
Oh,
Lots of
yeah.
lots of Halo for sure. 343 is not, you know, gonna sit out of this one.
No, sir. They've been teasing it like crazy this past week.
So you're definitely the bigger Halo fan than me.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? What are you hoping to see? What do you think they're gonna show off?
Um, I'm hoping to see a lot considering we haven't seen anything. um, how many years was it revealed ago? Like 2 or 3 E3s ago?
We talked about this a while ago with like how many E3s has it been, or just in general, have we been waiting for this type of Halo?
Yeah, I mean Halo 5
Like,
released in 2015, and you know they've been working on it since.
oh yeah, like go back. I wouldn't say necessarily back to their roots, because I mean, let's be honest, some things have changed for the better,
Right.
mechanic wise, but back to the roots in regards to some key points
That's what
for
everyone's
sure.
thinking. That's what rumor has it.
Like I don't want to, go back to the slow pace that was yesteryear.
If they take away sprinting, I'm gonna be very, very disappointed.
I will not be playing if they take away sprinting.
They gotta keep sprinting. They gotta keep it.
Like I remember years ago like playing Halo 3, or even when we were streaming just recently playing with the Master Chief collection and playing the older games, and it's like, what is this?
Yeah,
Why is it so slow?
it feels really slow.
I mean, at the time wasn't bad, but now that they have all of this new mechanics, it's just gonna be hard to play without them, I think. So
Yeah.
hopefully 343 doesn't go
Well,
that far back.
I honestly think they're gonna scrap most every mechanic they have in
Hmm.
Halo 4 and 5. I'd be very surprised if they took away sprinting. I feel like they'll keep that, but everything else I feel like might be going out the window. Like the ground pound, the the gliding in the air when you scope in. Honestly, I like that a little bit though. Um, um, the like armor speciality thingies,
Right,
abilities,
right.
whatever they're called. Probably gonna be getting rid of those. No one really likes those. um, yeah, I think they're gonna completely go back to the roots, except hopefully sprinting.
Back to the roots, except for sprinting, is I think the big hope, at
And
least for
I
us.
think there'll be some new stuff, like some new stuff that kind of um like grows from the old stuff, like the more rooty stuff. I think there'll still be new stuff, like lots of new stuff, hopefully, because it'd be kind of whack if they just went back and made
Yes,
Halo 3 too.
here's Halo 3 again.
I don't think they're that desperate. Um, although this probably is their last chance to keep Halo around.
Oh yeah, no, a change has to happen
If this one
because I mean,
fails, there's not going to be any more Halo.
no, I feel like the last couple, well maybe two games were just like, eh.
Yeah.
I mean, Buggy had problems and just were kind of.
Halo 5 custom games still don't work, as
No,
far as
that's
I
what I'm
know.
saying. Like, how do you go from being one of the best Xbox series out there to just not working?
Yeah.
Like, I get custom games isn't everyone's go-to, but I mean, there comes a time that's like, all right, I don't want to play, you know, capture the flag or just multiplayer in general. That I want to just kick back and just play Halo, but for the fun of it,
Yeah. Custom
and you
games in
can't.
Halo is where it's at. It's so
Oh,
fun.
it's always been my go-to for sure.
I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see a lot of campaign.
Oh yeah.
Like I think we might get a multiplayer trailer, and a lot of people are speculating that when the stream is done, they're gonna be like, "Oh, we forgot to mention." the Halo Infinite beta drops right now. Like a lot of people are speculating that because 343 came out after the Master Chief Collection and said that they would never release another game without doing a beta because of how buggy Master Chief was when it dropped.
Fair enough.
So they said they'd never do another game without doing a beta first. So people are like, the game comes out in a few months, the beta's got to be soon. And
That's true.
a lot of people, a lot of developers like surprise drop their betas like that nowadays. So
I mean,
there's,
that'd definitely be a good time for it.
oh
I
yeah,
mean, it's, you know, Xbox's conference just doing their own thing. I mean, that would be a perfect time for 343 to just be like, well, thanks for watching, but you should probably go play some Halo.
yeah, that'd be awesome if they did. I'd love to play it.
Yeah, I know it would be immediately streaming
Oh
afterwards.
yeah, right when we get off work, we'll be streaming.
So we got that sweet render of good old Master Chief.
The one I sent you with his like
Yeah,
full
yeah, yeah.
armor,
Yeah,
dude, he looks so sick. I don't know if he's ever looked as good, honestly.
looks good.
I love how he
Looks
looks.
real good.
I like
It's
that they,
classic.
I like that they put the 117 on him finally,
Yeah, it's about time.
cause there's a lot of like books and animations and stuff where they'll have that on his armor, but it's never actually been on him in the games. And I've been like, why don't they actually put that in?
No, they listened. It's there.
Oh yeah, it looks sick. I'm so
Definitely Halo is gonna be like the biggest thing for sure.
oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the stream was Halo, honestly.
Probably. I mean, 343's been working on it for a while. I mean, it's gotta be time.
And it's the Series X flagship title.
Oh yeah. That's, gotta be, that has to be the one that works.
Yeah.
Because that is like the make or break when it comes to the console wars is for some people those, day one titles, like what do I get to play if I buy this console versus this one? So I mean, if 343 makes this worthwhile, I mean, people might, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
stick with good old
I
Xbox.
think I think it's gonna be really good. I think I think it's gonna bring Halo back. Um, I just I've got I've got high hopes, which I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, hopefully you don't have that bar set too high.
Yeah. I don't I'm very cautiously optimistic. Like I'm I'm worried that they're gonna like go too far with the reeling it back into the roots. That's my biggest concern.
Right.
Um, but I don't know. I feel like they know how big a deal it is. I feel like they know it's their make or break.
Right. Don't mess it up. This might be your last chance, so we'll see at the conference.
So I think they know what they're doing.
I hope so. Because, I mean, I've always liked Halo. I mean, not as much as you, but I mean, I can get behind a good Halo game, so hopefully it's
Yeah, man.
good
I
enough
mean,
to make me want to play it again, like
yeah,
without just like out of my own fruition, like not to stream it, not to do anything, just to go, you know what? I want to sit down after work and I want to play some Halo.
right.
Like personal time, like want to play some Halo.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I got a Master Chief helmet replica sitting in front of me right now.
You're ready, dude.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
I really hope it brings Halo back into like the limelight.
It's gotta, man.
I
I mean, it
hope
could be it.
it could,
This could be
it
it.
could be it. It could be the last we see of Halo,
I
unless
don't know. I doubt it. I think 343's knows what they're doing.
I do too. I think it's gonna launch a new uh era of Halo.
I hope so.
I'm
I
excited.
think it needs that research. Like it's kind of gotten to be like unfortunately like Assassin's Creed. Like there was just too many, too often, and eventually it just broke.
Right.
But now I look at Assassin's Creed that had their reset with Odyssey, and I never played Odyssey, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I know a lot of people that will sit down and say that it was the resurgence that the series needed.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And now they're making Valhalla,
Yeah.
which, if I'm being honest, looks great.
I'm not.
Like, I mean, for like, it doesn't look like Assassin's Creed,
I
so I mean, I
haven't.
don't know if we should be calling it Assassin's Creed anymore.
I haven't looked into it honestly. I mean, I
It
fell off
looks
with
really good.
Assassin's Creed like years ago.
I mean, so did the last one I played fully through was probably Black Flag.
It
I
was earlier
tried
than that
playing
for me.
Unity, and it was junk.
The last
After
one,
that, I was like, I don't want to play anymore.
last one I really played was Brotherhood,
Brotherhood was okay.
and I tried 3, the Connor Kenway one. Is that his
Yeah,
name?
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I think yeah,
I tried
Connor
that
was
one, but
3,
I got
I
to
think.
the ship section,
Yeah, you didn't like the ships.
and I did not
I
enjoy it
love
at all, and I
ships. I love
stopped
it,
it.
dude. I love it.
I just, I think it was so, I thought it was so boring.
Yeah, I mean that was I guess the some people's point of view for it. I personally didn't mind it. But
Yeah.
I mean nothing for me will ever beat Ezio's story. Like that's Assassin's Creed for me.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
but when it comes to Valhalla, I gotta say the new engine makes it look really good. I hope it plays good. I'll probably end up picking it up, maybe playing it on stream or something. But
Right.
I don't know. I hope it, like I said, I hope Halo is kind of going in that direction. They needed that break
I think it is.
and then the resurgence.
I really think it is. I mean, they went and made a whole new engine. Like, I'm pretty sure it's called the Halo engine for it, and it looks incredible. Like that little bit of that little footage of Master Chief.
Yeah,
Shoo.
yeah. No, it looks good. I hope it, you know, lives up to your expectations
Me too, dude.
and the rest of the communities for sure. But I think, like I said, I think they're going the right direction, the same way as Assassin's Creed did, and they just needed those bad couple of games and those bad couple of years to be like, all right, we need to sit down and think about this.
Yeah.
How do we not do this again? And it was, all right, well, let's take a break
Yeah.
and just sit down, fix this, and come back with the heat.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. I mean, it's been 5 years. I mean, that's a long time for a game studio to like take off.
But it's sometimes what's needed,
Oh yeah.
especially when you're having those dry spells of, wow, this was awful.
Yeah.
You need to sit down, get back to the drawing board, and start from not scratch, but you know, sit back, look at what worked before and what's working now, and try and turn that into your next big title.
Yeah. I'm excited. Plainly put. Do you have any other predictions for the stream for Halo, or
I for Halo,
what do
I
you
don't.
think they'll show?
I'm with you on with the Halo aspect. It was probably gonna be a lot of campaign stuff because I mean they gotta hype up the main man himself.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
And
multiplayer.
there's no
So pretty much I'm
story
agreeing with
details
everything that
out right
you
now.
said.
Um,
Probably just showing off the engine a bit.
if like past Halo reveal things have been any indicator, I think they might show a little bit of Forge mode, because I'm sure they'll keep that around,
Oh
because
yeah.
people love Forge. Because it seems like every like Halo reveal they kind of do like something with Forge mode, but they kind of like save that for after the initial reveal. So I'm not sure about that, but I feel like they could spend a little minute on Forge.
Yeah. No, I mean I agree with you on things so far about Halo. So I mean, definitely a little bit of Forge, but probably heavy focus on the
I
campaign.
think I think they're mainly gonna show campaign, and then if I had to like give a concrete guess, I think they're gonna show maybe like half a campaign mission, and then maybe a multiplayer trailer,
Yeah,
and
no, I agree with that.
that'd
Like
be
it's
my
gonna
like
be a
firm guess.
yeah, it's gonna be like a heavy, a heavy draw on the engine mission for the campaign to be like, look at what we made,
Mhm.
and then like, oh yeah, and you can play online.
Yeah. I think they might tease like some new like multiplayer modes or something. Um, I don't. I still don't know if they'll do a battle royale or not. I'm. I don't really think
I
so.
hope not. If I'm being honest, I hope
I think
not.
Halo could do it okay. Honestly,
Well, I mean, it comes back to what we said before. I know we've talked about this before, like off stream and off of a podcast before, that they just don't have the weaponry.
yeah, that is true. That is true.
Like minus, I mean,
I mean,
Infinity Ward made Warzone great because it was we have this big selection of guns and we're just gonna make a bunch of random attachments and
they
name them and ship them into the game.
they could go the route though of like, I mean, early Fortnite did not have a whole lot of guns, but it was fine because it was like different levels, you know.
Right.
Like they could have like uh the assault rifles like go up to gold, and then like the battle rifle could be like blue and green, and then the DMR could be purple and gold or something like that. And they also have like the alien guns. Like they have a lot of guns, but
Yeah, I think it'd be a little bland. At least in my perspective, I think it'd be a
yeah,
little
I
bland.
think I think the gun. I feel like if I had to change anything about the mechanics of the game, would be like the gunplay. Halo gunplay has always been a little stale compared to other games.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
It's
I'm
just
with
so
that.
stiff and stuff. Like,
I guess we'll just have to see. See what 343 is gonna throw out at Thursday's conference.
yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, I don't. I don't think they'll do a battle royale, but I do think Halo could do it okay if they wanted to.
I think it'd be good if they made it like its own little game, maybe, but not like throw it into your resurgence.
Yeah, that's
Because like
fair.
that would probably put a bad taste in some people's mouth of going, oh great, it's going mainstream,
Right.
which is probably not what they want currently. But like maybe if they did a spin-off, like okay, that'd
Yeah.
be all right. Because like we have this masterpiece, and then you throw a battle royale in, and I know there's gonna be those people that are like, oh great, here we
Yeah.
go.
A lot of people are very anti battle royale.
So I think now is not the time, but maybe if the genre stays around,
Yeah.
as its own little separate title or something. You
Yeah.
uh, you got anything else for the Halo aspect of the conference?
Um. For the conference, I don't think so. Um. But I
I
will.
know we're gonna get more in depth when we do our first actual episode of season 2, where it's gonna be a full length episode opposed to this little mini shot.
Yeah. And we'll be talking about what they showed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um.
Um, I think one thing I can say for sure is there's gonna be another Forza. There's gotta be. It's always been a
Oh
launch
yeah.
title.
They always
They
show
haven't made
Forza.
one since 2017, at least in motorsport since 2017. It's gonna happen. I like cars, so I'm happy, especially with the new engine.
Right.
But it's gonna happen.
I've never played any of those games.
I love them, but mechanic in real life, I can't get enough of cars, so I
Yeah.
just I just love them. But I will say that there is one prediction that I'm hoping happens,
Oh yeah.
and that's with good old Playground Games. I think it's gonna happen. They're gonna announce a new Fable.
Oh, I was just about to bring that up. I was gonna say I hope
So
we get a new Fable.
So I know they're working on something.
Oh yeah.
So
The, but the original company that made Fable, they like went bankrupt, didn't they? Like years
right.
ago.
So Playground Games is
Fill me in. Fill me
the people that are rumored to be making an RPG.
in. Right.
So they're the same people that make Forza, but they built a second team that's really only been working on RPG games or like an RPG team.
Right.
So that and on Twitter there is currently an at Fable,
Ooh.
official at Fable.
Ooh.
So coincidence? Maybe.
Dude, so many
Hopeful
things.
prediction? I
So
hope
many
so.
things get like early leaked because they go and make a Twitter account for it.
So it's like I don't know.
Dude, I
I hope
remember
so.
I remember on Twitter in 2015, I guess. Um all of a sudden the Spider-Man account popped up and it was like verified. It was like the official Spider-Man for Marvel or something like that. And me and all my Twitter friends were like, "What the hell is this random account?" Because I'm pretty sure it followed one of us or something. And we were like, "What the hell is this? Is something going on?" Because there were like rumors of Spider-Man joining the MCU at the time. And
Right.
and then early the next morning, it was like 6 a.m. or something. The news dropped, and that account like tweeted that Spider-Man was joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we're like, "Oh my god, we knew it!" So yeah, that stuff happens all the time. They probably are making a Fable game then.
I hope so. So
Dude,
there
I
was
love Fable.
so there was a tweet from Tom Warner that
Mhm.
says, "I'm not sure who discovered the at Fable and at Perfect Dark Game placeholders, but Microsoft Xbox employee is following one, and the other is registered to a Microsoft email address."
Oh.
So it's literally it just says placeholder and at Fable.
Bruh.
Then Aaron Greenberg, who is the general manager of the marketing team for Microsoft, so general manager of Microsoft Studios Marketing Group, blah 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 blah, the big title,
Yeah.
said, "I know everyone is hungry for news, but sorry to get your hopes up. These accounts have been inactive for years. It's standard practice to secure social handles for our IP."
Mhm.
But they were both joined Twitter in March of this year and June of this year. So
Nice.
securing IPs, uh, maybe, but I hope that it's actually a new Fable game.
There's been rumors of a new Fable for like a few years now.
I know it's the big thing of, oh, Fable is gonna happen again. They're gonna make a new Fable. Here we go. It's Fable, and then it's never happened.
I bet it is.
I hope so.
Cause it's one of those big Xbox exclusives, and Xbox, I feel like they know they need their own exclusives with how hard Sony's going right now with their exclusives.
Yeah,
Like I feel like Xbox is like
they gotta bring
they're
something to
they're
the
doing
table.
everything they can, I bet, you know.
Like they're trying to appeal to every group of gamers
Mhm.
currently.
For sure.
So I mean, they need that RPG title, exclusive RPG title.
I could easily see that Fable coming back. Do you think do you think it'd be a continuation of the old games or a reboot or
I I'd want to say a reboot
I feel like it
only
would be.
because I feel like that'd be the better way to go.
Right.
If they have plans on making more, like if it is a Fable reboot, you know, I don't want to see a remake. I don't
Reboots
want
are
a
hot
Fable
right now
remake.
too.
I know they're hot, but I don't want a Fable remake.
No, I meant
As much
reboots.
as I like Fable, I'm not interested in playing through them again on a better
Yeah.
engine. As cool as that may be, I want
I would
something
want
new.
something new, yeah. Cuz I mean they've already remastered the first one.
Right.
Um I hope it's a if they do make another one, I hope it's like Fable 3 where it's online and stuff.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I just want a new Fable. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
just in general, I want one.
playing
I
Fable
want to play
3
it.
with my buddies was like the most fun. Like I played through Fable 3 so many times just 'cause me and my friends love to play through it.
Yeah, I've played. I think I've played Fable 3 like 4 times. Like, it was so good.
I've probably played more than that.
I mean, a low number, I'll say 4 times, but
Yeah,
as many times as I know I've played Fable 3 is about four.
right.
It's probably been more, but I can say at least 4 times.
Imagine the character creation they'd have in the new one, dude.
Oh, dude, you know I love a good character
Dude, me
creation.
too. I love a good character creation.
So what else you got? We're running on
Um,
like the 32-minute mark. It's about a halfway. We got any like last minute
um,
little predictions for a little short first episode back into season two?
um, they could easily drop something Gears of War related.
Always a title. That's always one of their big exclusives
Like
for sure.
a surprise Gears 6 little teaser, like just a minuscule little video.
I hope so.
I could see that because
Something. Be like, it's in production.
it's
Get
been a
ready.
little bit since Gears 5 dropped, I guess. Um,
I'm thinking some Hellblade. They really like that in their initial Series X release. They like showing that cinematic for
oh,
Hellblade,
oh,
so they might show some
they'll
actual
definitely show
stuff.
that actually. I forgot about that.
Definitely some
They'll definitely
Hellblade.
show like a little snippet of that.
Something actually like in game, not just a cinematic.
I
But
bet I bet they revealed the price
probably.
because
I mean, now they have to.
everyone's been hounding Sony about not releasing it, so I bet they will to like
Yeah,
get
I
that
mean,
upper
it's
edge.
getting to that time. It's. I know it's only July, but I mean, boy howdy, Christmas is gonna be right around the corner.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I bet it'll drop in November because every
yeah, it's always
Xbox has.
holiday season.
Like all the Xbox have dropped on like the same week in November.
So I mean, probably price, release date, a full release date, hopefully, or at least like a month.
I don't know if we'll get a release date with how like iffy everything is with COVID,
True.
because they'd be afraid to like backpedal on that. But
That's fair enough.
I bet we get a price at least.
At least a price, maybe a release date, but hopefully at least a price.
Yeah. Um, I
I think
bet.
that's all I got.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I bet they show off like a million indie games like they always do.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, there's bound to be indie games, but I'm like the main things that you can nail on the head is definitely gonna be
Yeah.
Halo heavy,
Yeah, I mean,
Forza for sure.
they're not gonna go too hard on like extreme titles like Halo and Fable and Gears of War.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely lots of indie stuff, which is good. I like indie games,
Hmm.
but I mean those main draws are gonna have to be there and they're gonna have to hit hard.
Especially after their last conference, that was a
Oh
disaster.
yeah. Oh yeah. So hopefully it goes good.
We
Hopefully our
could
predictions are right.
we could get a Call of Duty reveal.
That's true. It is getting time, isn't it?
It's
Modern
past
Warfare is getting to
time.
the end of its cycle.
Most new CODs have been announced already by this point of the year. Um,
Whose turn is it? It's Treyarch's here, isn't it?
it was supposed to be Sledgehammer
Sledgehammer?
slash is it Raven Software?
Yeah,
It was
Sledgehammer and
supposed to be
Raven, yeah.
them, but um, this hasn't been officially revealed or confirmed, but it's pretty much confirmed with all the leaks that like are all released by the guy that gets it right every year. um, yeah, it's Treyarch doing it though, and that's why Black Ops 4's DLC season suffered so badly because they had
Right.
to like
Time to
switch.
drag some devs off.
Yeah, but yeah, it's apparently just gonna be named Black Ops if the leaks are true. they're gonna take a Modern Warfare route and just go back to
And
the
just start over.
yeah.
All right.
There's
I mean,
there's literally leaked gameplay online. Like I've watched it.
it worked for Infinity Ward. I mean, Modern Warfare was a great Call of Duty.
It looks like it's Modern Warfare's engine just with like a Treyarch HUD.
Hey, if it worked once, maybe it'll work again. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean Modern
Unless it
Warfare
was
is
too
really
similar,
good.
we'll see.
I'm sure they'll still have those Treyarch like iconic mechanics. Like they'll
Oh
probably have
yeah,
like dolphin dives or something.
yeah. You gotta have that. It's not a Treyarch Call of Duty without it.
But we could get that. Everyone thought that would be at a PlayStation reveal, but I don't know. Maybe they'll
Maybe
switch
they're
it up.
sliding Xbox this year.
They might be. Who knows? I don't know how that contract stuff works.
I think that's all I got for my predictions. I mean, you got any last minute stuff
Um,
as we wind on
Call
down?
of Duty was the only thing I could think of else, because Call of Duty's past time for a reveal.
Oh yeah.
Um, so maybe
So I
that.
guess until the official start of season 2, thanks for tuning in to the little prelude origins episode to what will be the new kind of setup.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to Thursday. The next podcast we'll get into the predictions, see if we were right, see if we were wrong, see what else was
We
brought
were
to the table
probably
that we didn't
completely
expect.
wrong.
Probably completely. It's not. There's gonna be no Halo.
No Halo. Even after these teases, there would be like,
They just
psych!
walk on stage and go, "Hey, here's the price," and they'll leave.
Not even that. We're wrong about literally everything. They come up to the stage and they're like, guys, we got something epic to show you. And they
And they
show,
just show the PlayStation 5 and they leave.
no, they pull up
It's the
a
Xbox
video.
Switch.
They pull, they pull up a video and it's the machines putting the Xbox together for like 2 hours,
That's it.
just
And
showing
that's
how
what
they're
you pay
made.
for.
And like, and that's what you're buying.
Here you go.
Or better yet, they
See
come
you
out
later.
and they're like, uh, they're like, trying to think of a stupid game. They're like, hey guys,
Battletoads.
we know you've been wanting it. Here's Viva Piñata 6.
Let's go. Bring it.
Coming 2020. And that's
The
it.
only launch title of Viva
Viva
Piñata 6.
Piñata.
All right. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
We'll catch you in the next one where we see if Viva Piñata 6 comes to fruition.
I'm calling it right now.
Calling it right now. So thanks for listening. Catch you in the next one. Season
Alright.
2 of Husetarts Radio is finally here.
Oh yeah.